a couple times, but I always was there for my son though. I always talked to him. I always made sure, like, usually at football practice, I'm there, like showing my presence with him at all times. Like that, of course, I had unfortunately.
Offset names his favorite child, and Cardi B's children are not a mom. Please subscribe to our channel, like, and share the video. Celebrities often find their personal lives becoming intertwined with their public personas, especially when it comes to family matters. One celebrity whose family life consistently draws attention is Offset, a key member of the rap group Migos. Recently, he caused a stir by openly revealing which of his children he considers his favorite, a statement that left many surprised, particularly because it didn't include his children with wife Cardi B. This sparked questions about the underlying dynamics of their family and what this might mean for their relationship. Offset, born Kiari Kendrell Cephas, recently shared a revelation that his favorite child is Cody Cephas, his son from a previous relationship with Justine Watson. This unexpected admission raised eyebrows, especially considering his high-profile relationship with Cardi B, with whom he shares 2 children, Culture Kiari Cephas, born in 2018, and Waveset Cephas, born in 2021. The couple has often been in the public eye, with Cardi B frequently sharing moments with their children on social media, but when asked about his favorite child, Offset only mentioned Cody. This raised questions from fans and the media. Why was Culture and Wave, his children with Cardi B, not included in this conversation? Does it signify something deeper about his relationship with them? Or is this simply a matter of Offset being candid about his feelings toward Cody? Offset's preference for Cody as his favorite child seems to be rooted in the time and experiences he has had with his son. Cody, being older, has likely had more years of bonding with Offset. In contrast, Culture and Wave, though loved, are still young children, and the father-child relationship with them is still in the early stages. Fatherhood takes time to nurture, and younger children often require more care and attention, which may not always allow for as deep a connection as one might have with an older child. Additionally, Offset's relationship with Cody may not be as heavily influenced by public scrutiny as his relationship with Cardi B's children. Cody's upbringing occurred before Offset and Cardi B's highly publicized relationship, meaning that his bond with Cody is less influenced by the constant media spotlight. This could explain why Offset might feel more comfortable expressing his feelings toward his older child. The fact that Offset didn't mention Culture and Wave as his favorite children caught the attention of fans. Cardi B has been incredibly vocal about her love for her children, often sharing intimate moments of her motherhood journey on social media. The omission of Culture and Wave from this conversation raised questions. Does this omission suggest underlying tension between Offset and Cardi B? Or is it simply a reflection of where their relationships with their children currently stand? It's important to note that such discussions about favorite children don't necessarily mean there's any real conflict. Many parents may have different relationships with their children at different stages of life, and these preferences can change over time. Offset's comment could simply reflect where his relationship with Cody stands at this moment. The media plays a significant role in shaping how celebrity families are perceived. Every post, comment, and interaction is often analyzed and dissected by fans and gossip sites alike. This constant scrutiny can sometimes create unnecessary drama, even when there's no real issue at play. In this case, Offset's decision to name Cody as his favorite child and the subsequent exclusion of Cardi B's children has sparked rumors and speculation. It's crucial to recognize that public statements like this often don't capture the full complexity of family relationships. Offset's love for Culture and Wave, despite not mentioning them, is likely just as strong, but he may be expressing a different aspect of his fatherhood in this instance. Despite the public reaction, there's no indication that Cardi B and Offset are experiencing any significant tension. The couple has had their share of challenges in the past, but they've also demonstrated a strong partnership built on mutual love and respect. Cardi B frequently shows support for Offset, and their relationship appears to be solid despite the occasional public mishap. Offset's comments about his favorite child shouldn't necessarily be interpreted as a sign of trouble between the couple. Family dynamics are multifaceted, and while Offset's relationship with his children from previous relationships is separate from his life with Cardi B, it doesn't mean that there is any conflict between the two. In fact, the couple continues to share a loving environment for their children, despite the occasional media frenzy. Ultimately, The controversy surrounding Offset's favorite child comment is just a small part of the larger picture of celebrity parenting. The pressures of living in the public eye complicate an already difficult job, parenting. Celebrities like Offset and Cardi B often have to navigate personal relationships while also managing media expectations, which can make even the most benign statements seem more significant than they really are. Offset's revelation about Cody likely doesn't mean that he loves his other children any less. Relationships with children evolve over time, and as culture and Wave grow older, their bond with Offset will continue to deepen. For now, it's clear that Offset loves all of his children, even if his comments about his favorite child only focused on one. At the end of the day, Offset's declaration about his favorite child highlights the complexities of being a parent in the public eye. His comments, though surprising, don't necessarily reflect any real problems within his family. While fans may speculate about tensions between Offset and Cardi B, the reality is that their family dynamic is likely far more nuanced than what is presented in the media. Celebrity families face unique challenges, but the love they have for their children remains constant. Offset's comments about Cody and the exclusion of his children with Cardi B is just one moment in a much larger, more complex story. Ultimately, the strength of Offset and Cardi B's relationship with each other and their children is what matters most, regardless of any fleeting media attention.